y'all, I just woke up, but I just wanted to do a little quick of a book haul for this I know. So yesterday as I was coming home, I got the notification that my the one book that I placed uh to read for my book club came in. So I was like, okay, sure, I'm gonna get it, which is Whiteout. This is by various authors, and basically it's a short story collection. It's a YA short story collection, and it has a whole bunch of oh wait, what's Blackout? Oh, Blackout is the one where the electricity goes out. I think this is when it snows in NYC, and it has various young adult authors. So this is one of the books I've been reading for book club. I was like, sure, I'll check it out. I think it's like a whole bunch of people, and what is my hair doing here? Is that there is a like a snowstorm, so we'll check it out. Now, while I was in there, I was like, I'm gonna look at the books. And of course, I got some. So this is a quick little library haul on top of the other books that I'm hoping to read for December. The first one is Small World by Caleb Azuma Nelson. He is known for Open Waters, which I checked out before and I didn't get around to it. So I was like, oh, I seen this and it's a quick little novel. So I was like, sure, I'll check it out. I don't know what this is about. Next, The Late Americans by Brandon Taylor. Real life, yeah, that's the one. I've heard good things about. I've seen this around. We'll see how it goes. I don't really have that much. I don't know. It just caught my eye. I think it's the Browns. I was like, ooh, okay. The next one, I randomly picked up because of the cover, and I was like, ooh, I like that. Which is My Nemesis by Charmaine Craig. I think this is about like two. It's very short. This is about I believe when I read the flap, because I don't want to read the whole thing. It's about like two wives and something happens to them. But yeah, I was like, again, the cover. I was like, oh, the cover. That's what happens when you're at the library. I'm just like, ooh, the cover. But yeah, I thought I would add those to my TBR and see how it goes. But so far, I'm not doing that bad. I'm trying to finish up the other things, and then we'll see how that goes. Hey y'all, it's Michael. So that previous clip that you just saw was actually a few days ago, and I will keep you updated and whatnot. So that happened a few days ago. The TBR video that I uploaded on the 4th of Vlogmas actually was on the 1st. So you see, so yeah. So I thought I would make this video, okay? This video, to keep myself accountable. I feel as though that is one thing that I want to really do, especially going into next year, is with the consistency of uploading and whatnot, is to keep myself accountable on my reading, because I feel as though I always put it aside and I just need to be more what's the word, mindful, I guess you could say, or I don't want to say accountable, but more presence. Ooh, more presence on my reading, because a lot of the times I only upload if like I finish the book and whatnot, but sometimes life gets lifing. Like, it's just hard. It really is. And I think, okay, is this gonna be a retrospective type of Vlogmas video? What is my hair doing, y'all? Okay, I haven't done my skincare yet, but I'm about to, as you can tell, because I got the roll on. One thing I really have noticed, especially watching back some of my older videos, is that my reading has dramatically, like when I say dramatically, went down. When I started this channel, I used to be on it, okay? I used to read like I was consuming stories like y'all, it was out of this world. But now I don't know what it is. I think as I grow older, I'm approaching stories differently. I am just like marinating in it a little bit more. And I think I am doing one. Before, I used to not DNF, and I just used to go through it because that's for me anyways, is that I actually enjoy reading books I don't like, if that makes any sense. Like, in the sense that when I am reading a book I don't like, it gives me an understanding of things I don't like in stories, not in like subject terms, but more in like your structure, your syntax, your rhythm, your word, like it gives me an understanding, and I feel as though that's like really insightful for me anyways. And that's important to me because that's important, okay? Because one of these books I am going to DNF because I'll let you know once I get to it. I think there's just a lot of factors in my life. Like, well, I got my I'm back into video games now. Like, y'all don't even understand. When I tell you I used to be a hardcore gamer, like I was in the trenches, okay? Like deep in the trenches. Like I was that PS3, Xbox 360, Wii era. There was some good. That was my first time when I knew I loved video games because I had income to purchase video games like that. Like before then, like when I got my my Nintendo 64 or and whatnot, like I didn't have money. We don't like my parents weren't buying me video games like that. So when I started working at Best Buy and I was in the video game department, yo, those midnight releases were amazing. Like when I tell you fun, oh my god, fun. Like just a blast. Okay, I had to turn on the fan, so if you hear a little bit of clicking, that's what that is. Because it's getting hot, and I should probably take this off, but I'm not going to. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, life is just lifing, so it's getting harder to consume stories. So I thought I would make these type of videos to keep myself really accountable and just be like, okay, you need to tell people and show them that you're reading, but it's not a lot. Like my goal for the past few years have always just been an hour a day because that is attainable, but it's also kind of not when you think about it because there are some days, y'all, it's hard. And I'm watching The Gilded Age right now, and okay, stick with me here. They have a storyline on there where the workers are wanting 8 hours of work. Okay, this is way before then, so they didn't have, breaks and stuff. They wanted 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, and 8 hours to do whatever they want. So think about that. Like, I need 8 hours of sleep. I'm working 8 hours. Those 8 hours, low key, when you think about it, driving back and forth from work, relaxing, it's low key only like 6 hours at the most of anything. So within that 6 hours, you need to find time to eat, maybe spend time with your family. Like that's like 3, your significant other, your partner, whatever. 2 hours technically low key to do like what? If you go to the movies, it's a wrap. That's gone. If you play a video game, that's less. Like it's just for me, I think it's really not even scheduling per se. It's just more balance in the way that I'm approaching my hobbies. That's probably what it is. And this is probably like more of a rambly video than anything. So yeah, let me just get on to you with the stories. Now it's even like more of a challenge to find time to read because of Vlogmas. Because Vlogmas is weird because you need time to read, right? To produce the content. But when you're reading, you're editing. But then for you to produce content besides reading is to do vlogs. But for you to do vlogs, you kind of have to do something. Like even just like going out, like to produce the content. So it's rough, y'all. It's rough out in the streets. But let me give you a little bit updates on the books. So first off, those 3 books right here that I showed you from that clip. I did not even crack any of these open. I know. That TBR that you saw, that TBR on the 4th that you saw, this The Rainbow by D.H. Lawrence hasn't started. Hasn't started. Keep it real with y'all. Hasn't started. I know. Alright. Let me do the physical book. Y'all would be like, Michael, what have you been doing? I know. Lemon by Kyung Yo-sun, that book. Haven't opened it. The Backyard by Josh Malerman. Now I did continue on this, but the page, since it's a novella, and it's like sectioned off, the first story is sectioned off, it's actually creepy. Like it's actually, y'all, it's creepy because I'm reading this in complete darkness, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really scary because it's also like my brain is just going and going and going and going. Like I'm imagining it, and in case y'all don't know, I love like horror, so that's like scary to me. So I'm imagining like the worst, and it's just really scary. So I did make a little bit of progress on that. Now, on that last clip, this is what I really want to talk about. Which is Whiteout by various authors, YA authors, which is Daniel Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, Nicolai June. Now, I thought this was a short story collection about like a snowstorm happening in Atlanta, and I thought they were like gonna be connected. While they are connected, they're not technically short stories. Each, from what it looks like for me, anyways, is that each author wrote a different chapter and like a different perspective of a different character within this interconnecting stories. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these are, I don't know, it's just, I don't want to say not good, but it's just like, like it's not. Long story short, basically what I'm saying is I'm gonna be DNFing it. I'm just not feeling it at all. I'm on page 141 out of the 280 something, and we actually meet tomorrow, y'all. We meet tomorrow, and I'm just not enjoying it. I'm gonna DNF it, so I'm taking my bookmark, and that's it. Because I don't want to stay up to read it, because I feel like it's just not. I'm sure my book club members will tell me how it is, but if I were to rate, I'm gonna DNF it. I don't like it. I think it's just okay. Like there is nothing really special in my opinion that makes this worthwhile. Like I want to know who wrote which perspective because I need to know who is doing what. Because some of the I was like, this isn't. This is just like it's okay. Like nothing is really jumping out at me. Like the writing style is okay. Some of the I don't know if it's me going older, but I feel like some of the dialogue is a little bit cringy. You know, it's like I don't know. I'm not a teen anymore, so I don't know. But I was just like, So yeah, we're gonna put that aside. So yeah, there's that. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update. My camera's overheating like usual. And let y'all know how it is. This is really what's happening. So I'm probably gonna do this for Vlogmas. Is that or like moving forward is to give you a little bit of an update every week to keep myself accountable and be like, Michael, let me know what you're reading, even if you're not reading for real. But I have been reading. It's just this. I've been like checking one chapter at a time, but it hasn't been that great since these aren't that these weren't like amazing. But yeah, other than that, let me know how your reading is going. Vlogmas is not that bad so far. But yes, until then, I'll see you guys till the next video. Bye. I just finished watching the Game Awards, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to play some video games, but I know I need to edit this, and I need to actually read.